You're watching 48 Fastcast.
All right, y'all, 7:01 is your time right now. It is a very chilly start this morning. Some frost on the windshield. You may have to scrape, so maybe wake up a little bit earlier, get out the house a little bit earlier. Hopefully you're up already if you're listening to us.
I hope so, yeah, but definitely getting ready for that cold outside, guys.
Yeah, temps in the 20s and 30s right now this morning, and you see some light returns showing up on the radar, and this has been consistent since I got into work at 3 a.m. this morning. We're not actually seeing anything reaching the surface. We've got warmer temperatures above ground level, so I think a lot of this is actually just falling as rain, but the radar thinks because our temperatures are around freezing that it's falling as winter precip, but it's also going through a layer of drier air. Not a single report this morning of any sleet, so I think we're okay. Had a little bit of patchy freezing fog too, but I don't anticipate any widespread icy conditions on any of the area roads. The more widespread rain is to our south, but we've got some showers there along and west of Interstate 22. A mainly dry day. It's cloudy, it's cold, temps in the 40s, and then we start tracking that cold rain coming in overnight. Not expecting any form of winter precip as temps will stay right around 40 degrees through the overnight. Current temperatures right now in the low to mid 30s.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
The traffic update for you right now in Huntsville. You can start to see a little bit more in the way of some traffic building there on the Parkway, but overall drive times still look pretty good. 565 is clean. The only slowdown that we've had so far this morning is on 231 and 431 right by Alabama A&M. Chapman Mountain looks good, and coming up over Montesano is clear right now, and your drive times reflect that. A good time coming in from Decatur, about 30 minutes. Athens to Huntsville's up to 38 minutes. Jonathan.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Well, a human trafficking suspect in Guntersville has now been denied bond. Edward Maddox is accused of traveling to meet a child for sex. Another suspect in this case, Caden Wilson, was given a $250,000 bond. Both men were arrested late last month. There was a third suspect, Jack Smiley of Indiana, but he was killed by police after they say he pulled out a gun. Well, in Albertville, one man has been arrested on sodomy and sexual abuse of a child charges. Timothy Sims was arrested after a child told investigators that Sims had assaulted them. Now, the Marshall County Sheriff's Office says they found evidence at Sims' home that tied him to the alleged crime.
Well, over in Sheffield, you could end up in jail for littering. That's thanks to a new ordinance that city leaders just approved. Fines have also been enhanced. Our media partners at the Times Daily tell us the maximum fine is $3,000 with 80 hours of community service. The penalty would be enforced if someone is caught littering multiple times. The new measure also prohibits people from leaving trash in unapproved areas. Florence police, meanwhile, are looking for a person they believe has been stealing from local stores. Florence police say this all started when they were called to a Walmart on Huff Road after a reported theft. Officers arrived to find Dakota Lovelace and Michael Dyson. They're both accused of switching the price tags on items. The two were arrested, but Lovelace bonded out of jail. She was released before a warrant for retail theft was handed out. Police tell us they later found out this was the 9th time the two had been caught stealing from stores. If you know where she may be, call police.
Well, former Decatur City Councilman Hunter Pepper has announced he will run for the Morgan County Commission 1 district seat. Now, Pepper tells us his prior experience on city council has prepared him for this role. Trinity Mayor Vaughn Goodwin has also announced his candidacy for this race. Goodwin was elected mayor of Trinity in 2000. The primary election is set for May 19th of next year.
Well, the high school football season is not over just yet for one of our local teams. Mars Hill Bible School will be playing in the state championship today. The reigning Class 3A champs are back in their second title game in a row. The Panthers will be taking on 13-1 Bayside Academy in just a few hours at 11 a.m. in Birmingham. Bayside Academy is located near Mobile, and 48's Carl Prather and Kaylee Tinglestad will be at that game to bring you the very latest in the Panthers' quest for back-to-back state titles. So be sure to tune in to our evening newscast for a complete recap.
Well, coming up, construction crews are making some progress on a major project in Decatur. We'll tell you when it's expected to be complete ahead. Welcome back. Well, Decatur city leaders tell us crews are making progress on the 6th Avenue streetscape project.
Yeah, the project is aimed at improving 6th Avenue from Wilson Street to Prospect Drive at Delano Park. City officials plan to add wider sidewalks, new pedestrian crossings, medians, and underground power lines along that 1-mile stretch. So far, crews have demolished all the sidewalks all the way to Moulton Street. Residents will also see some new decorative lighting and sidewalks over the next few months. Director of Development Dane Shaw says the project was needed for a number of reasons.
We were getting a lot of feedback that when you come over the bridge that Decatur needed to basically spruce some things up. So we wanted things to look nicer when you come over the bridge, but also for traffic flow and traffic safety. That's why some of the lights were taken out so that traffic can move smoother throughout the downtown.
Later phases of the project include adding new roadway lights. Shaw tells us this should be complete by early 2027.
Now, your First Alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
Well, good morning once again, everyone. Tracking some cold rain coming in for the late afternoon, the evening commute, and then even continuing overnight into tomorrow morning. We'll go through it hour by hour in a second, but just want to show you this is a pretty decent cold rain event coming our way, 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch of rain. Here it is hour by hour. Cloud cover stays with us through almost the entire day. Maybe some occasional breaks in the clouds, but noon temperatures will just be in the upper 30s to low 40s. Actual highs today will top out in the middle 40s, and here comes the cold rain, and this is coming in. This will be widespread, more just kind of nuisance rainfall, but if you look at our temperatures, we stay above freezing in the 30s to low 40s even into tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, wet roads, poor visibility from the low clouds, maybe some fog, even some periods of drizzle, but at least we are dry for the morning commute. And then into tomorrow, more cloud cover, a cool day with temperatures staying in the 40s. Same thing goes for your weekend. The weekend could bring a few isolated showers Saturday night as well as Sunday evening. Looks drier and even a bit warmer as we head into next work and school week.
All right, well, definitely getting ready for today. If you're heading out, bundle up, guys. All right.
All right. Have a good one.